Dear Pi pioneers, I am one of the co-founders of Pi Network. As a computer scientist and cryptography expert, I have always approached every question from the community with a scientific, objective, and sincere attitude. Today, I've noticed that discussions about exchanges and Pi tokens are growing in the community, and some misunderstandings and rumors are causing confusion and anxiety among many pioneers. I want to use this detailed post to patiently and thoroughly clarify all the key issues. Pi's relationship with exchanges, which exchanges support transferable Pi, which ones have completed KYB verification, whether buying Pi on exchanges will result in account bans, and whether Pi on exchanges is the same as the Pi we mine. I will explain everything step by step based on facts to help everyone clear up these doubts. Let's start from the beginning. Pi Network has been running for more than 6 years since its launch in 2019. Our original mission has never changed: to build a mass-adopted, inclusive cryptocurrency ecosystem that allows ordinary people to participate via their mobile phones without relying on expensive equipment or speculative trading. On February 20th, 2025, we officially entered the open mainnet phase, a major milestone. This meant that Pi tokens could finally move from a closed network to external circulation, supporting peer-to-peer transfers, ecosystem applications, and connections with external systems. We prepared for this step for a long time to ensure safety, compliance, and stability. However, entering open mainnet does not mean Pi can be listed on any exchange without restriction. We introduced the KYB, Know Your Business verification mechanism, a unique compliance standard for Pi Network. Only exchanges that pass KYB verification can directly integrate with the Pi mainnet and support deposits, trading, and withdrawals of real Pi tokens. This is not meant to limit access, but to protect the community, to prevent fraud, ensure security, and maintain the long-term health of the ecosystem. KYB requires exchanges to provide transparent proof of identity, operations, and anti-money laundering measures. Only those that meet the standards can connect to Pi mainnet wallets. As of December 2025, the main exchanges that have passed KYB verification and officially partnered with Pi Network include OKX, Bidget, Gate, IO, MexKey, PiNX, and others. These exchanges now support the circulation of real Pi tokens after open mainnet. You can deposit directly from your Pi app's mainnet wallet to these exchanges, trade, and then withdraw back to your wallet or use for other purposes. OKX was one of the earliest platforms to pass KYB. It opened deposits on February 12th and officially launched Pi USDT Spot, trading on February 20th. Bidget, Gate, IO, and others quickly followed, offering similar support for real PI. These partnerships were approved only after rigorous review by our team to ensure the safety of Pioneer's assets. Please always refer to the official KYB list at minepeak.com. KYB, it is updated in real time with all verified businesses and exchanges. If an exchange claims to support Pi but is not on this list, it is very likely not integrated with the real Pi mainnet and may still be using old IOs or other unofficial forms. We strongly recommend using only exchanges on the list to avoid risks. Now, let's address one of the most common concerns: can Pi on exchanges be transferred freely? Yes, on KYB verified exchanges, Pi is fully transferable. The Pi on these platforms is real mainnet Pi. You can transfer it in from your Pi wallet, trade it, and transfer it out. It works exactly like transfers within the Pi ecosystem, based on the Pi blockchain and supporting real-world use. This is the true meaning of open mainnet. Pi is no longer confined to the app, but can enter the broader digital economy. Of course, liquidity is still improving gradually and is currently concentrated on these verified exchanges. It will grow stronger as the ecosystem develops. Another widespread rumor: will buying Pi on an exchange get my account banned? Absolutely not. This is a completely baseless misunderstanding. Pi Network has never had and will never have a policy to ban your mining account, KYC, or mainnet wallet simply because you buy or trade Pi on a KYB verified exchange. We have no such policy, no technical means, and no intention to monitor, interfere with, or punish Pioneer's personal activities on legitimate external platforms. Your Pi account safety depends only on your compliant behavior within the Pi app, protecting your private keys, completing KYC, and avoiding fraud. Trading on external exchanges is your personal freedom. We respect it and even encourage pioneers to explore more uses for Pi. Why did this rumor emerge? It likely stems from the enclosed mainnet period when we strongly warned against participating in unauthorized IOU trading, because at that time, iOS had no connection to real Pi and carried high risk of financial loss. Those warnings were to protect everyone, but some misinterpreted them as prohibition or punishment. Now, with open mainnet, everything is different. Trading real Pi on KYB verified exchanges is completely safe and encouraged. It helps increase Pi's liquidity and drives ecosystem growth. The most critical question is Pi on exchanges the same as the Pi we mine? On KYB verified exchanges, it is exactly the same. The Pi you accumulate through daily mining security circles, running nodes, or using apps once KYC verified and migrated to mainnet is real mainnet Pi. It has a unique blockchain address and supports transfers, payments, and ecosystem applications. The Pi traded on OKX, Bitget, etc. is precisely this same real token. You can transfer it directly from your mainnet wallet to the exchange for trading. And back again, they are the identical asset, with no difference whatsoever. However, be careful to distinguish from old IOS. During the enclosed mainnet phase, some exchanges issued their own IOUs debt-like tokens that were internal placeholders with no connection to the Pi blockchain, pure speculation that could not be exchanged one-for-one with real Pi. After open mainnet, non-KYB exchanges may still be using iOS or legacy versions, but KYB verified platforms have switched to real Pi. The Pi you mine is the true core value of Pi network. It comes from your genuine contributions, not speculation. Let me explain in more detail why we place such importance on KYB and real Pi circulation. Pi network is not a project chasing short-term price pumps. Our goal is long-term utility, making Pi a daily payment tool, fuel for decentralized applications, and a bridge for financial inclusion. This requires a safe, compliant ecosystem. If we allowed any exchange to connect freely, it could invite fraud, money laundering, or manipulation risks that would ultimately harm the community. KYB acts as a protective barrier, ensuring only trustworthy partners can access the mainnet. While this may make progress seem slower, it safeguards the hard work of tens of millions of pioneers. Looking back at this year, we have made tangible progress in exchange partnerships. After open mainnet in February, we quickly reviewed and approved the first batch of KYB exchanges, allowing pioneers to experience real external liquidity for the first time. Over the following months, we've seen trading volume grow steadily. Although prices fluctuate, real circulation has opened new possibilities. Some use Pi for in-ecosystem shopping. Others accumulate more Pi via exchanges to participate in apps. All of this stems from our commitment to the principle of safety first, then openness. Some misunderstandings in the community likely arise from information asymmetry or external noise. Claims like Pi isn't listed, Pi on exchanges is fake, or buying it will get you banned are simply inaccurate. The truth is, Pi is already live and trading as a real asset on multiple top-tier exchanges, and we are steadily expanding more partnerships. In the future, as the ecosystem matures and compliance advances, more high-quality exchanges will join the KYB list. My advice remains consistent. Prioritize internal building. Continue daily mining. Complete KYC. Migrate balances. Run nodes. Develop or use Pi apps. These are the zero-risk ways to accumulate real Pi. If you choose to trade on exchanges, please use only those on the KYB list. Protect your private keys and avoid high leverage or blind following of trends. Pi's long-term value comes from real adoption and network effects, not short-term price swings. Dear pioneers, after clearing these misunderstandings, I hope everyone can participate in the Pi journey with greater peace of mind and confidence. The success of Pi network depends on our shared patience and contributions. External circulation is a new beginning, but the internal ecosystem is the foundation. Let us together, with time and action, forge Pi's true value. If you have more questions, feel free to discuss them in the official community. We will continue to share progress transparently because Pi belongs to every pioneer.